bad news. Yeah, that's all anybody's ever said about me. And yeah, I like to cut loose, too. You might think I chose this way of living now, but it chose me. You can hear me coming with a 6-2 humming, Guns N' Roses bumping through a 12 in the floor. I don't need me nothing but a spot out in the country. I smile when they say that I ain't me anymore. Ain't a thing changed around here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same in my Dixie, same rowdy barn trick me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck, take the boy out the mud, put him up in a PJ Hill, still trying to get them 40 stuck. So line them up, turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want, but I'm anything but new to country. Without a doubt, I've been around. Yeah, everybody knows my name when I show up now. And I've been from New York to LA and every place in between, but they don't do it like we do it in my hometown. Ain't a thing changed around here but the before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck, take the boy.
From the heart of Charlotte, North Carolina, welcome football fans to Bank of America Stadium. Up next, a contest that keeps things all in the NFC between the Seattle Seahawks and the Carolina Panthers. Well, this weather is not cooperating as we're set to go. And we're off and running from Charlotte. This will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Okay, right.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And he needed his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Set. 10 flat.
On 2nd down, it's Hubbard. Past midfield to the 45. And he gets this one down to the 27. Give him 32 on the play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and they just show right there doing damage on the outside.
Come on, set. 43 rail. Block 40. Rail, cycle. You, yellow. Hut, hut.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Completes. It's Trevor Etienne. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
On the ready.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10.
Needle, set, ready, set.
Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage, he gets to that.
He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. So a touchdown on the board for Brock as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Gets it for the first time. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun. Here's Darnold. Throwing for his running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing 3rd down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. From the gun, Darnold. Challenges double coverage, and it's intercepted! And the Panthers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
1st down, ball at the 36.
Let's go now. Black, 95. Set.
Now it's a bootleg for him. Headed out right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That was Tyrone McMillan he was looking for. And it's going to be 2nd down.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
On 2nd down, it's ETN. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
On the tackle. No gain on the play.
38.
It's 3rd and 10.
Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Young. That one's complete over the middle. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
To the air on 1st down. Young has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Carolina 1st.
Here we go, set. Hut, hut.
From the red zone now. Oh, my. It's intercepted in the end zone. Picked up by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. It's caught by Elijah Arroyo. And they drop him right after that catch. He's down at the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happens.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
He's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
That's caught by Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And give him 10 yards there. A lot of work done as they set up 3rd and very short. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going. That incompletion won't help.
4th down punt from the Seahawks, and that means we're going to see Michael Dixon head on to send it skyward. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. Fair catch made here at the 30.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Off the play fake, it's Young. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Let's go now. Red, 38. 22 needle. Hut, hut.
That's McMillan with the catch out left. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield strike block as he's set out. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Ready up.
They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Ready, ready.
And the pistol interrupt. Oh, he loses the football. And that should be Seahawks football.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
Walker on 1st down. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 7-0 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. About set for the 2nd quarter. Seahawks football here. They'll be set up 2nd and 7. From the 46. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And he's tackled for a short gain.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to this check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Darnold with it on 3rd and short. Barner's got it. Complete. And he's out of bounds. It looks like they might have a shot block, but they're going to be left 2 yards short now. It's 4th down.
You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call. Just not on that 3rd down in particular. Need to get it closer to the sticks to have a chance to move those chains.
And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Yellow, 22. Ready.
Out of the gun, Young. Short pass brought in. And he'll get this up to his own 44. Tackle made by Ernest Jones.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot. Give your quarterback a chance.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Shot, 17. 45. White. Hut, hut.
give to Etienne. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Leonard Williams applying the hit there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Completed to his running back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Okay, they don't likely care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Ready?
It's Young to throw here on first. This is Legent working the left side. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Smash, red. 10 black. Check, hunt.
On play action, here's Young. Hits him on the out route. He's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. Pick up a 5 on that play, and it'll give the Panthers a first down.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
Let's go now. Cut, cut.
First down, Young. Throw left side, complete. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. That play good for 17 and a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Ready.
Young on 1st and 10. Cut out left. And he's going to be touched down right at the line, so no gain on the play.
And the defense was all over that throw. Able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Ready. Ready.
From the gun, Etienne gets it. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Working quickly here.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
On 3rd down, it's Young.
I mean, those defensive players hate slipping quarterbacks. Near impossible to keep them hedged in or corralling behind the line there. It evades them long enough to turn a potential loss into positive yardage.
All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They were lining up to go for this.
Ready.
Quick throw, finds about right. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Panthers double their lead to 14.
Seahawks nothing. Sam Barkley, 7:55.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Play fake, Darnold. Gets it through the middle. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at the vault. The Seahawks trailing on the scoreboard. From midfield on second down. And in the hands of his running back, Walker. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up third down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Oh, he missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's fourth down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
On fourth down and 5, the offense staying out there. And again, it's Darnold. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Well, after that play, training staff is headed out. That's one of their top guys who's shaken up. And they're going to need him back for the upcoming postseason. They're set up at the 35 now. Here's Darnold, first and 10. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Panthers take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. First and 10.
Set.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops. He picked up close to 4. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're first to 3. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Let's go. Red, yellow, 22. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Escapes the pocket. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Here we go. Set. Hut.
Young to throw here on third. Hits him on the end route. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Second and 3 now.
Down. Set.
Again, it's Young. Right field, he's got McMillan. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
The 35-yard line.
Young on the play action. Forced out to his right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. Now the Panthers decide to spend their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. first and 10.
Ready, ready. Sticky, great, blue, striker. Cut.
To the air, yet again. Young. Chased out to his right. Looking touchdown, but can't connect.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Come on, set, smash, red. 60 red. Ready?
Sticking to the air, it's Young. And he will score. It's a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers get more points to end a lopsided first half. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Panthers stretch their lead to 21. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. One last play before the break. Back to throw it. Escapes out to the left. Throwing on the run, deep down that left side. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. From the gun, Darnold. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And who knows what was going on there as he's finally brought down for a huge loss.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down the distance.
Out of the gun, here's Darnold. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Throwing is Darnold on third down. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages. Yeah, that is risk. Right in the double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself. I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds.
issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond third down today. You can just look up that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now time's not on their side either.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on fourth. Trying for it with Milrow. He's finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, no, it's out. And the fumble recovery is made. Offense set for a 1st and 10.
Let's go. Steady.
From the gun, Milrow. He finds Smith and Jigba right side. And this one doesn't go far.
Well, much credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion. That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
It's complete. Play made by Cup. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
70. Let's go now.
From the red zone now. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks cut into the lead coming out of halftime. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. It kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player.
Coming in from the right, and they blocked it! They blocked it!
You know, it really does, Kate. When you see that point blocked, it just deflates. You feel like the whole sideline gets deflated, but I'll tell you what else it does. It puts a little seed of doubt and thought into your kicker and your special teams, and you hate that. You really do. You want those guys playing with as much confidence as your offense and defense is, so making sure you get your kicker right and that special teams unit right, that's going to be hugely important here down the road.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hut.
On the ground to begin this drive with Etienne. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
He gets a lock behind one, deep downfield. He's got it deep downfield. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that'll be good for a Carolina 1st. We'll get it quickly, try to get set again. And they'll throw this instead, trying to catch him off guard. They aren't fooled by that fake spike. They kept charging and got there to take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Here we go.
Trying again, following the set. Caught, nice gain left side. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
1st and 10.
Working inside the red zone. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Ready.
On 2nd and 10, Young. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Here we go. Set, cut, yellow, 43.
Third and long, Young. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. You've got to find a completion right there. You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Go play action here. It's Milrow. Connects on the crosser. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. It's a 21-yard gain. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
Dude, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. That both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully. And the tight end, the beneficiary.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
From the 47. It's caught, Varner. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Walker now from the gun. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss, we've got 2nd and 11. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Ready.
Shotgun now for Milrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. And physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you can hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
And he hauls in the interception. And the Panthers will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
Okay.
Reset it downs for him from the 46.
46-yard line.
Down. 52, Blue.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. It's complete. Sanders got it out right. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack them, only to drop the hips and cut right inside. It's a good work to help reset those chains.
And we set it down. It's forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
Black, 95. Set, huh?
Shotgun snap now to Young. And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms. But it slips through. 2nd down coming up.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They can revisit that.
Seahawks bringing the pressure, and they got him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
That's now the third time that he's been hauled down in this game, and that one was a biggie. Something's got to get figured out. Either the protection's got to be shored up, or the QB's got to get rid of the ball. You cannot take those kind of negative sacks.
Yellow, 22, punt.
Third and long for him here. He slides to a stop after a great run, but still not quite enough for that first down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll give the Panthers a first down. Out of the gun, Young. The throw is caught. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A 6-yard penalty brings up 2nd and 4 at the 5-yard line.
6, mega. 10.
Young working from the gun. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long. And on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
And the Seahawks adding an extra DB here. Third down coming. Cut near the goal line. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers keep adding to that fourth-quarter lead. That gives him a marked distinction for this season. He's now up to 40 touchdown passes this year, and it's part of one of the more impressive campaigns that we've seen from an NFL QB. And the kick is good, and we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down, ball at the 36.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
Bill Rowe from the gun. This is reeled in by Valdez-Scantling. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Textbook hitch route. Hit him in the short field and deliver it. Once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
Second down now, 7 to go.
76. Viking 18. Go.
From the 39. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That's a good find from the Alabama rookie, and that'll give him a new set of downs. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
He lofts it deep left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. No luck connecting with Jackson Smith and Jigba. And now it's second down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They are throwing it again. He's trying to go deep again. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense. A sigh of relief for the defense. You got to adjust a little bit. Get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
Milroe throwing on third down. He has the first over the middle. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They got 24 yards on the play. And it sets up Seattle with first down. From the gun, Milroe launches one deep downfield. And this is caught. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks putting up points in a game decided.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Myers to add the PAT. And this one thankfully knocks off the mark. He gets it to go.
Makes the score Panthers 31, Seahawks 13.
With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And the Panthers secure that kick. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point of the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it. Even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Ready. Line, 95. Hut.
First and 10. Here's a run to Dowdle. And he's down to almost... Oh, no. Actually going to give him the 30 here. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
Good for a Carolina Panther.
Let's go.
First
Ready?
and 10 at the 30-yard
On the ground again with Dowdle. All set up now for first and 10.
Here we stand.
Here's Dowdle again. That run good for a handful as it brings up second down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
With a dive up the middle. And they'll start some work to do now on third down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, how often do we talk about awareness, and it's always offense, offense, offense? Well, this is a great case for the defensive awareness. The ball went to a secondary ball carrier, and the defense was aware enough to cut him down. A big red zone stop.
The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And 4th and 4 coming up. Panthers calling on Ryan Fitzgerald here to attempt this field goal. Oh, it's a fake. They're going to flip it to the kicker. He's going to throw. They can't connect on the fake. It's incomplete. The fake field goal does not get it done. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, listen, if you're going to make that call, you better be sure you're going to pull it off. Failure takes points right off the board.
Milroe with it on first. Here's a screen out for Walker. And this one gets up to the 14-yard line before he's stopped. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're first to 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Throwing now, Milroe. Smith and Jigba on the quick slant. And he's stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
Throwing here, Milrow. Finds the in route complete. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop it.
It's a gain of 10.